Hey everybody, welcome back to another Soul Hunters episode with your boy, Worst F. Today we're going to be taking on the Prophecy Pool Poleris, alright? Now Poleris is obviously a no, not fire, he's flying, he's a flying dragon, alright? And there is some requirements to this guy, if you guys don't really know already. The requirements are you have to have flying heroes, alright? So every flying hero works. As you can see, recommended heroes, there's 6 here. I'm not sure why they recommend 6. Because obviously you can only use 5. But I guess they want to show you every hero that can fly. But I feel like they're missing some people here. But I'm not really sure. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take on difficulty 5, expert. Do that one, get my first attempt loot. And then do difficulty 6 after that. So let's go. Okay, so now the question is, does Mortis count? I know it's not in the recommended heroes here, but I'm not sure. Is Mortis? I'm gonna test this out, okay? I'm gonna put Mortis in. And who else can I put in? A couple of questions that I have is Mortis, and I think I had one more here. Jasmine is not. There was another hero that levitated. Oh, Kara. Let's try this. Only these 2 heroes for now. I only want to do this just to try. Are they? Because if they're not flying, they will freeze right away. Hey! Oh, they did freeze. Alright, so they're not. So that's how you know if a hero can be useful for this or not, guys. Because if they're not flying, then they will freeze right away. So I had a feeling that they might be, but they're not. Even though they float, they're not considered flying, alright? So I guess you really do only have 6 heroes to choose from. So now all of a sudden, you know, these 6 heroes have become way more useful with this, you know, prophecy pool. So if you don't have Havoc yet, because he was a special purchase hero until he comes out, I guess the other ones you definitely could get from the shops. But for now, let's begin. I'm going to use everybody but Havoc because, like I said, a lot of people don't have Havoc yet. And I know Havoc is pretty good for him, but we don't need him for now. So let's begin. Seraphim was 1. And I don't want to miss anybody here. So Osiris, 2. Let me not miss anybody here. Who was it? Namtar is a good tank. So that's good for Namtar. Arcturus comes in handy. And who was the 5th? Oh, Ariel. That's right. It was Ariel. Alright, so all these heroes you can pretty much get in the shop. Osiris you can't get into in any shop, but you can raid for her, so you can get her in the campaign elite stages. Right, so let's begin and see what this team does here. So as you can see, these heroes are flying, so they don't freeze. The first ones, they froze. Alright, so I'm very curious to see who does really good here. And the thing is, this Poleris here has silence, alright? So the problem is, a lot of times your team will be silenced for most of the time, alright? So when you get a chance to use your ultimates, take advantage and use them right away, alright? Because he'll silence you for a long time. There we go, 2 more ultimates. And I'm not sure if Arcturus's freeze is going to work here. And boom, see? Everybody was silenced except for Namtar and Ariel there. And for this one, there's no special strategy, alright? It's pretty much all out attack, attack, attack. Just keep attacking him. Do the best that you can. Use, your best heroes. And there's no special strategy. Just attack him with only flying heroes. So the difficulty thing is just upgrading all of your heroes. Alright, so there it is. Seraphim is number 1 for this guy. Alright, so there you have it. Seraphim is definitely the best hero for here. Osiris did great too. But if you have a chance to awaken your Seraphim, this is going to come in handy for this Poleris, alright? So there it is. Here are the rewards. You get 16 pieces of the Destruction Sword, 8 for the, Mystic Dragon Scale, and you get some stamina, alright? So that's difficulty 5, the Expert. Now we're going to take on Extreme difficulty. Alright, so same heroes. And I'm going to try to use the same team, alright? Let's see if this one could do, just as good as last one. If not, I might have to go with, the only possible other thing is probably substitute somebody in for Havoc. Because Havoc does some pretty serious damage. So that's why he comes in handy. But by the looks of it, Osiris is taking some pretty good hits here. Even on the other one, she was the one that was, you know, damaged the most. See, she's already halfway dead. Go, Osiris, use your ultimate. Well, once I get some ultimates here, it should be pretty good. So, Arcturus did nice there, 14,000. And out of all my heroes right now, Arcturus is the weakest because he's only 5 stars. Ariel, Seraphine, Osiris are 7. And Namtar is 6 stars, right? So, not everybody is all 7 stars, right? But, I do want to do this at 3. Osiris looks like she's about to die. I definitely do want to do this at 3 stars, though. So, I might have to... Oh, she died. Alright, you know what? I'm going to retreat. Let's leave the battle, and I'm going to try. I can definitely finish it, so that wasn't the problem. Finishing it, I can finish it, but I want to finish it at 3 stars, so that is the trick. So what can I do here? Let's see. Take out... If I take out Arcturus and put in Havoc, I'm not sure if it's going to do any better because Osiris is still there. And she still might die. Putting anybody else in there would not really help out. Because healing does not work. Because they're going to be frozen. But I guess I can try. Alright, let's try this, guys. Let's try this one and see how this one does. Alright, so let's see what Havoc is all about here. Let's see what he can do. And the only other thing that I can think of is maybe take out Osiris and don't even put a flying hero in. You can put in a tank, all right? So put in a tank. Even though he's going to be frozen, it doesn't really matter if he's frozen because he's going to stay alive. He's not going to die. He's not going to do any damage, but I feel like with Seraphine, who else? Seraphine with Damtar, Ariel. You should have enough damage to take him out in time. Oh, no! Havoc died. Alright. Let's leave this battle. And what I'm going to do is take out Havoc. Alright, so I'm going to repeat this battle. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use Havoc's ultimate, alright? The problem is if you use Havoc's ultimate and he doesn't kill the opponent, then what he does is he deals damage to your own team. To one of your teammates or himself, alright? So I don't want to do that. I kind of just want him to use his normal attacks. They do enough damage. So I think that's the trick here. Don't use Havoc's ultimate. Maybe just until the very end when he's about to die. Maybe save it for that last hit. Because if you use it before then, he's going to deal a lot of damage to your teammates. And you don't want that. Alright, so I think that's the trick. Let's go for Namtar here. Doesn't really do much damage, that one. But once I get the Seraphine ultimate off here, yes, this is some pretty good damage. Oh, 10,000 each time for 4 times. So that's, you know, over 40,000 damage, which is really good. Another Osiris here. This will do some good damage. Yes, Osiris does a lot of damage here. But I must say, this one is a lot more difficult than yesterday's one. Go, another Seraphine, yes. And I'm going to use this now. No, she died. But I'm not going to retreat again, guys. I'm going to finish it, even though it's not going to be 3 stars. I guess it's fine. Yes, so it's done. I get the loot. And that's pretty much it. You guys can, I can kind of show you now. Let's see. So Osiris did a lot. Seraphine did a lot. Havoc is good too. And that's about it. But I must say, you have to be a level 90. Everybody pretty much orange and upgraded to probably finish him. Because he was pretty tough. Very tough. And then these are the rewards. 20 Grim Slashers. 20 Destruction Swords. 12 of this for the first time. And then you have some of those other ones. So that's it. 2 attempts you get per day. Alright. Now the upcoming bosses are... Tomorrow is Havoc. Alright. So Havoc healing abilities. Then we have the giant one. And there's a new one. Death Crawler. Sweet. Choose heroes with high magic crit rating. Alright. So for this one, I'm pretty sure it's going to be heroes that do high single target magic damage. Alright. We'll talk about that when we get there. Alright. But for now, I guess I'll end this off here. Hope that helped. You know, work on your flying heroes, guys, and you pretty much, as long as you have 5 of them, you'll be all right. But you're probably gonna need them to be as much upgraded as possible. All right, so I hope that helped again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, so until then, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.